Hi, this is Robin and I'm back with another processing video, and I am using up the last of these Studio Calico craft embellishments that came in. I think it was the March kit, so I'm very excited about that. And I'm using the same two little girls that I used in the last video that I initially used these craft embellishments on, and they were a huge hit with you guys. Thank you so much for your sweet comments. I was very excited about the page anyway, but then I think you guys were more excited than I was about how to use them because many of you still have them and you didn't know what to do with them. So I'm glad I was able to inspire you. Here you see me just kind of fiddling through some of the scraps I chose to pull out. And the red and the pink I normally wouldn't have put together. However, Lily's coat has red and pink in it, so that's why I decided to go with that. And I just love this teal. And again, I brought some of it. I think actually that's my background color. I'm sorry, I did these last week during spring break and I'm just now getting to voiceover. And it's so funny, even though it was just last week, details, unless you voice over right away or take the time to watch it again before you voice over, I don't have that kind of time. So anyway, I'm just utilizing some of these scraps. And these are some pictures that their mom took. Delaware, we had a pretty rough winter. We had a lot of snow, a lot of cold. And I want to say this was in late February where we had a lot of snow. And then there was like 1 or 2 days where the snow melted and the sun was decently warm and it was just really pretty outside. And so, people were out and about. And then literally like 2 days later, we had a ton of snow again. So, their mom Lisa had actually taken them outside during that nice little day or two of sunshine, and they were riding their bikes in the neighborhood, and she took some pictures, and I thought they were adorable, so I'm scrapbooking them. And here I'm just deciding on my layering. And deciding to use some, I haven't used solid cardstock besides just enough to mount a picture on. I haven't used that like as a layering piece in a long time, so I'm kind of excited I did that. And I could have cut up some of this striped paper, but to be honest, I'm kind of getting over the kit a little bit, so I'm just ready to use it up. I've decided to go ahead and start with some of my April Scraptastic Kit. I will still utilize this March kit as well here and there, but I kind of need a break from it because I've done quite a few layouts in a row with it. I'm new to the kit thing, so I don't want to get bored of scrapbooking. You might see me go back and forth. In another month or two, I might pull out some of this kit and use it again. So, I'm a paper lover. I have way more paper than I will ever probably use in my lifetime, but I don't care, and that does not stop me from buying more paper. It's my vice, and I love it. I love it, love it. But you know what? I really do use everything I have, just whether to use it all up at one time. It's hard to go through a paper pad at one time. You get bored with it, so you move around. But I can honestly tell you, I really don't think there's anything I used to buy just to buy. I'm not going to lie to you. Like years ago, I used to, when I was with my mother-in-law, because we didn't have scrapbooking stores where I was. So when I was with her and she and my sister-in-law Julie and I would stop at a scrapbooking store, I would just pick stuff up just to pick it up because I'm like, oh, I'll use that, I'll use it. But I didn't really have a plan. I didn't envision it. So now what I do before I buy something, and even with these kits, I look at them and I'm like, do I have pictures, or do I have pictures I can use this with? And or I'm looking to the future, am I going on a trip? Or, like the April Scraptastic Kit, there was the one with the travel theme to it. Normally I wouldn't have picked that up, but I'm doing a lot of traveling this summer, doing different things, so that's the reason I bought it. I didn't buy it just to buy it. I bought it because I knew I would have a purpose for it. So I've really grown in that aspect, but I do have my weaknesses still. And Anyway, I really try to do better because, you know, my scrapping space, as gorgeous as the room is, I'm starting to outgrow it a little bit, and so I don't want to buy things. And I'm in school, and my oldest is in college, and Shelby's getting ready to go to college, so you know, I'm not working yet. I'll graduate in December, so hopefully I'll find a job as a nurse soon after that, to where I can afford my hobby. And Eric does not. He's amazing. He does not tell me no if there's something scrapbooking I want, because he knows I use it, and actually he loves it. He loves that I do this as well. I mean, he really loves that I'm doing this for our family, and he's just awesome. So anyway, I'm using up also not only the rest of this craft embellishment, I'm using, these are the last of my butterfly die cuts, wood veneer die cuts that came in the kit. In the last layout, I used some pink and white twine, which you see down there in the bottom right of the screen. I used it on the smaller kite that I had on the page and around a piece of the Polaroid frame. But I thought of doing that again. I'm like, you know what? I forgot I bought these little plastic hearts. I can't remember who they're from. I'm sorry. I don't have it in front of me, but I decided to put one on there, and actually I cut the part out where I was holding them up to see whether or not I wanted to place more of them on there, and then they just started hitting each other, and it was just, because they're really tall too and they're bulky, so I didn't want to overwhelm the page. I wanted the emphasis to still be on the girls, not the kite. So I just decided to leave that one yellow bow on there. There are yellow stripes in the paper, so I just felt the need to pull out some more yellow. That piece I'm adhering there says "So Much Fun." It's from the ephemera pack. And the title just merely are the girls' names, Lilly and Nina. Here I'm just cutting off some of the edge. And the other half of this cloud, it's kind of funny. They only gave me one cloud shaped like this. So it's like, how do you utilize that? I don't know. So I try it up in the corner and off to the side, and I end up eventually putting it down there somewhere, kind of not there, but off to the side a little bit more. But it worked out. It didn't go to waste, and it was just enough for the space I had on this layout. I think that's where it makes its home. Yep. I actually even stamp on this as well. I use an old Close to My Heart stamp. I think it's from one of the months, the word puzzle. That was like years ago. There's this stamp set, and I'll show it to you here on the video, but there's a big word play, and there's like flowers. I even stamp this craft tag that's underneath the alphas here. I stamp it with one of the flowers on that same set. And on the bottom border of this red cardstock, I use this stamp, and it says "Not a Care in the World," and it's kind of in a it's not a straight line stamp, so it's just kind of the wording is curved, and it just brings some whimsical fun to it. And you know, as kids, they don't have a care in the world. They think they do, but they really don't. So I'm using this set of foam thickers. I really like the font a lot. One side was pink and the other side was yellow. That could have actually come in a February, not the March kit. It might have been the March kit. I don't know, but I'm utilizing them. So I'm just spelling out their names, Lilly and Nina. They get a kick out of seeing these scrapbooking pages of them. Is that me? Yes, that's you. So, you know, every kid feels a little special when you do something. My kids still like to see the pages I make. They may not be as, "Wow, Mom, that's awesome," like they used to be, but you can tell in their face they enjoy it, and especially when their friends come over and they're showing them your pages, you know, it makes you feel good. Here we go. I'm going to stamp the, I do use enamel dots on this layout because I use them in the center. I use my homemade enamel dots. In the center of this flower, I put a red one. I realized I had that stamp upside down. I don't really think it'd matter. It was just stems and leaves. Here we go. I'm digging them out. I used 3 yellow ones in the top corner just to kind of integrate the yellow stripes in the paper and that yellow bow. And then I use a red one in the center of that flower, again just to pull out some of the red. The color scheme worked really well for these pictures. So Nina on the right is wearing kind of like a lavender jacket that's trimmed in hot pink. And then Lily on the left, the younger one, her coat is pink and red, and then she's wearing a Thomas the Tank winter hat or helmet or whatever. She's on her scooter, but that's kind of where I went with this color scheme and why I thought it went so well with this kit. So anyway, thank you for watching. Again, I'm just about done with this March Scraptastic Kit. I hope you enjoyed it. Let me know what you think, and let me know if you're able to use some of these craft embellishments now that you've seen me use them. So yeah, let me know, or you know what, better yet, send me a picture or post a video of you using them, whether it's a layout show or a processing video. I'd really like to see what you did with them. So, oh, the tail of my Y got caught up there. Thank you again so much for watching. Love to you all, and I'll see you on the next video. Bye.